Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Metroid Prime. Alright guys, so last time we were exploring around here in the Phazon Mines, and this time we're actually going to be heading back to the Tallon Overworld. Now you guys might be wondering, Genma, why are you going over to the Tallon Overworld? Well, there's quite a number of things we can get there, so first things first. In order to actually fully progress in this place, we actually need to get a few different abilities from elsewhere in the world. So, the first of these is actually pretty darn close by. Again, that's why we're going to Tallon Overworld. But afterwards, we're actually going to be backtracking to some other places, such as the Magmoor Caverns. And I think I'm also going to take the time to get a few other artifacts, as it were. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a break before we get back to working on some plot. That way, I'm going to save on doing some backtracking later, because we're going to have to go and explore the world for the artifacts anyway down the line, so, yeah. So, consider this me saving you guys some time. So, anyways, let's go up here, and hello, dude. Okay, hello, alright, well, that was some unnecessary damage, but it's okay, we're moving on. So, yeah, gosh, I still really love this game. So currently I am about 53% done in terms of items. So we're getting by pretty darn well. Let's do that. And cool. So I already collected the one missile tank that is right over there, as you guys might remember from the other part. And you guys might be wondering, what's with all these like invisible platforms, or at least that one that I interacted with? Well, you guys are about to find out why I'm able to do that. So let's go over here. Climb up this, and boom. Okay. So, yeah. Now, let me lay a power bomb, open this up, and right. So I think there are a few different power-ups here. One is definitely in this room. Let me go there, and boop, and boop, and boop. There we go. So I'm gonna go here, lay a bomb, and right there we got ourselves a missile expansion. Yep. So now we're gonna get ourselves up to the right side and continue onward. So, yep. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So there should be an enemy right about around here somewhere. Well, either way, let me collect this. And right. X-ray visor acquired. Alright. So let me click this real quick, make sure that that is running. Okay. So yep. So the X-ray visor, as you might guess from the name, allows me to actually see through things. So as you can see, there's actually a ton of land on the other side of this wall. Really quick, I'm going to shoot you, get ourselves some more power bombs, and right. Let's go over here and lay one of them right there. Boom. Okay. So another thing really quick before we progress onward is I'm going to go right here, lay a bomb, and you're going to notice something rise up out of the water. Looky there. Now I think I've scanned one of you, right? Yep, okay. I need to make sure to also scan grapple point. So I got the grapple beam last time, and I don't think I really commented on it. Look, there's an artifact. So yeah, I don't know what was going through my head, but yeah, there were a lot of things that I just kind of went into speedrun mode, which is kind of how I normally go about playing this game, I'll be honest. Either way, though, let's grab it, and very good. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like a super hardcore speedrunner, but I know how to do a lot of tricks and stuff in this game, mostly the space jump one. And I do have this game pretty much mapped out, so again, if you are surprised at any point by how quickly I'm getting through the game, sorry, that's just me knowing how to do this. Either way though, let's go here, and right. Now, I have a friend, I don't know if he'll have streamed it at this point, but I know he had interest in starting the 2D Metroid series, so I don't know. I'll probably comment on it again once I know more about it, but I can say with certainty, hello some Chozo ghosts, I didn't comment on that initially. Yeah, I don't know. If he does it, I'll say to check him out, but at the very least, you guys should check out my friend Snivy. He, again, blind let's play this game. It's pretty fun. If you want to see someone actually struggle with this a bit more, he's your guy. Oh frick. Okay, a really nice touch I like about this is you can see Samus's hand, like the skeleton of it, which is pretty darn creepy. But yeah, the X-ray visor is just the most perfect thing for when you're fighting these guys, or just play the Wii version. What do I mean by that? In the Wii version, there's kind of this like reticle that kind of shows where you're pointing at all times, and it turns red when you're pointing at an enemy. I think it was to help make sure that you know you're aiming in like the right spot or whatever, but it kind of kills the difficulty of these things because it'll tell you when you're pointing at them, even if they are invisible. So you can kind of figure out where they are in theory, especially on Wii. I wish these things were not so easy to kill on that, but at the same time, I mean, I guess they are annoying to fight. There are lots of pros and cons between the two versions, in my opinion. At least in terms of speed running. If you want the definitive one, I'm probably going to lean towards the Wii version, even though I do think it is easier. I'm really hoping they do make an HD trilogy version of some sort, but we'll see. Anyways, frick. Okay. Oh, I gotta get back up there. Okay. Boop. Yeah, some speedrunner, am I right? Okay, let's go here, and boom. So yeah, with that, we're able to progress. So let me shoot there, and okay, very good. So let's jump there, and boom. So yeah, we're gonna go back and do the Chozo Ruins next. Now, I'm not sure which part of the Chozo Ruins I'm gonna go through. I think I might go to... I think I have a route in mind, so let's actually go here. And yeah, we're gonna explore a lot of the Chozo Ruins this part. So look forward to that. So yeah, this next few parts will probably be me exploring around, though I might be back in Phendrana, you know, either within the part or, not Phendrana, but back in the Phazon Mines within a few parts, so that's for sure. Yeah, I don't want to keep you guys away from plot, quote unquote, for too long. If you guys wonder why I said it like that, well, actually, I should probably come back to this next set of rooms after I've collected a few other... Hello. Okay. Sorry, I'm just, like, trying to think actually what I want to do. Let me collect that. Okay. Alright, very good. Sorry. Power bombs actually drop a lot rarer than you think they would sometimes. So I'm actually going to go back to the main part of Tallon Overworld. And again, you guys might be wondering, Genma, what the frick are you doing now? Well, quite simply, I do want to get that one ability from over in Magmoor. That much is for sure. And I could probably collect a few things in Magmoor while I'm there. So, yeah. Gosh. This game is still so cool. I don't know, this is one of those, like, games, I think, like, recently I've brought up, in terms of 3D Zelda, I've kind of started to kind of not want to play it as much, but with this series, at least for now, I can keep playing these and, you know, still get a lot of enjoyment. Some of it might be because I'm Let's Playing or whatever, but, I really like it. Like, there is something really fun about how, you know, like, kind of hands-off this series is. Like, one thing that is annoying at the start of every single 3D Zelda, I can admit, I love those games, but they do have a tendency to kind of like, oh hey, here, fetch this thing for us, and they have really long intros with a bunch of menial tasks and all that kind of a thing, and Breath of the Wild was really cool because of how much they pulled off of that. But one thing that I do like about Metroid is that, at least in this game's case, I think a reason I do enjoy this over the next two Prime games, for those of you who have played those, is I think I like the lack of story for this game, because I think, on the one hand, on the first couple of playthroughs, it's very atmospheric and it gets you really sucked into the world, but on the other hand of it, you don't have, like, the story, like, you know, taking up time of playing the game. You're always involved in what you're doing. So, like, it just kind of becomes, like, a fun way to just kind of kill time for me, I guess, you know? Again, some others might feel differently about that, but, yeah. And it's not, like, meaningless wandering either. You know, when you start from the beginning of the game, you have to deal with not having all of your abilities, and that just kind of becomes a matter of, like, can I beat it faster this time? And I think that, I don't know, I have lots of fun doing that. I messed up. Okay. Let me go there. Ow. Where am I standing? Okay. There we go. Boom. Ka-chow! Alright. I just said ka-chow. Oh dear lord. Okay, so let's go down here. I don't know, do others feel the same way about this game? I think it's just fun. Now, that said, I think, among the 2D games, a lot of the 2D games have that same kind of gameplay feel as this, in that sense. A lot of them don't have that story. I should say specifically, Super Metroid and Zero Mission are very fun games to just kind of pick up and play, and you don't really have a whole lot of the game hogging up, you know, what's going on with like story and all that kind of stuff. It's just, you pick it up and you play it, you have fun. In regards to, there are some of the 2D Metroid games that are not like that. I will openly say that. Fusion is kind of one of those, but that one is also so short it is still fun to go through and see if you can beat faster. The only thing that sucks about it is you do have to mash through a ton of text with frickin' Fusion. In particular, it was great Let's playing it, but yeah. I don't know. I just think talking about this stuff is interesting to me anyway. Probably won't be in the video title at all, but hey, I think it's interesting to mention. Oh yeah, I gotta scan that. So, yep, that's a grapple point. You guys know how it works from the intro and here. Now, one thing I wish they allowed you to do in this game was, you know, when grappling from things, you could still shoot. Unfortunately, that is not how this game was made. And it is still that way in Trilogy, though some later games certainly fixed that issue. Now, one thing that is curious when you get into this room is you'll notice that the, I forgot the name of those guys, but the weird platform mushroom guys are gone. You might be wondering, like, okay, well, what's going on with that? Well, actually, let me do this. Okay. Boop. Haha. Okay. So, there's actually a reason for that. Let's go here, because there's a whole puzzle to do now. Okay. So the music's going to change. Let's go here, and we find another spot. Okay. I really like this section. It's really cool. Okay, and go all the way up. Very good. Now we can jump up and use that as a platform, which I find that really neat. Let's go here, and now we spin this one up. Okay. How much do I have to spin that one? Okay. Now I want to do that. Go up here. And... okay. Somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Boop. And now, we just lay a bomb. Yep. We still got more to do, guys. So... one thing that's really curious is there's like a thing at the end of this section in the Wii version, which was really weirdly placed. Me and my friend Snivy noticed it because he was kind of watching me play this version, and he noticed, like, wait, that wasn't there. And it's kind of a cheap move. I don't know if that was in the European version, because I know there are differences between even this and the PAL release. So I do wonder how much came from PAL or not. Okay, let's do that, and then credit camera. Okay. Okay. I always worry about that. Yeah. One thing that makes these sections way easier on goddamn Wii is the fact that you can kind of like flick the Wii remote and okay, hi. You can flick the Wii remote and it'll make you jump. So usually when I go down that section, I usually just kind of flick it and then I get, you know, upwards. Saves me some time in my life. But it's okay. We're moving on. I don't like this. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Mostly, I think. Okay. Nope. Stop. Okay. So one thing that sucks about this section, of course, is you got to redo a whole lot of it if you mess this up. So, am I going the right? Yes. Okay, I'm going the right way. All right. Now up there, and okay. So right about here, there was like a weird thing blocking this door that you need to use a power bomb to open. I don't know why they added that, but okay, game. I think maybe it's because they wanted to make sure that everyone who got here had the frickin' power bomb. Because there is a way, I have seen it, I think, where you can get the grapple beam early. It's really, I don't know why people who design some Metroid games feel the need to do this, but I feel one thing that can make a Metroid game really fun, and I'm tying this in a second, is that Metroid games can have a good sense of like structured non-linearity. And what do I mean by that? I mean, a lot of them can have a really fun element of, hey, I went to this place and I found, how do I phrase this? You know, like, okay, I can collect this item here, but if I do this one trick here, then I can get this other item, and then, you know, I can, like, skip most of the game. But, you know, like, of course it's good to design it in such a way that, you know, most people wouldn't figure out to do that. Super Metroid was clearly made around that, but for some reason, they felt the need to, like, not allow people to do that very much. Like, it would have been cool if there was, like, you know, a less glitchy way to get that double jump at the start, or all these other techniques and that kind of a thing. But, you know, rather than letting people get inventive and, you know, feel rewarded for doing so, they just, you know, they're like, nah, no, we're just gonna stop you from doing that because, I don't know. I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess, like, it's something a lot of people who design these Metroidvania games don't, you know, consider when they're making them. I do think that having a more structured game, I understand the benefits of it, but, like, at the same time, like I said, I think there's, I don't know, a missed opportunity, because as of right now, the only Metroid games that, like, really utilize that are Super Metroid and Zero Mission, and even AM2R, to a degree, doesn't really do that as much. Okay, there's a power-up here I want to collect, so we're gonna do this. So right now that we've gotten the Plasma Beam, which I just kind of went over for a bit because I wanted to talk about design, and I'm about to go over on this. Plasma Beam, best beam in the game by frickin' far. You'll see what it's like when I frickin' incinerate people with it. But I just got the Ice Spreader, which is basically our beam combo for the Ice Beam, and it looks really frickin' cool. Check this out, guys. Yeah. Okay, so it also does a lot of damage. I really like using it a lot. It's basically like a more powerful super missile, for my opinion. Also, you know, with its freezing properties. Okay, so I don't know where the other guy is. Aha, found you. Get wrecked. Okay. But yeah, this beam can totally incinerate whoever I kill with it, and it is super useful. It'll also be more helpful later when exploring Phendrana, because there's a ton of items that are hidden behind ice or other such things. So, yeah, let's go here. Let's kill you. Okay. The other thing is the regular shots also can light most enemies on fire, which is, again, super helpful. But yeah, in this room, there's actually some invisible platforms, so we're gonna go over here, land on that one, okay, land on that one, okay, and cool. And with that, we have ourselves another missile expansion, so that's gonna be really helpful. In the meantime, though, we're going to make our way back over to the Chozo ruins from the original entrance, and I'm going to be doing some stuff there, though I think I might be calling the part once I reach the end of this region. So yeah, again, there's tons of things you can find, like, all over this frickin' world. It's pretty cool. I also love doing that, like it just feels so good when you get later power-ups and you can just kind of skip junk you couldn't, like, you know, skip before. I think it's this room. No, I think it's the next one over. Okay. So, in the next room, there is an artifact, actually. So we want to try and get that. So let's bomb that, and bomb this one. Okay. So, boom. So right there, I'm gonna do that. Maybe if I shot from like the right spot. Cool. Ah, there we go. Awesome. So let's go here, and boom. Got ourselves an artifact. Chozo artifact acquired. This is the artifact of nature, the 8th of 12. Alright, so we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So that's going to be really good. I also totally forgot to collect one power up. You know what? Let's take the time to do it. Yeah, I know I could friggin' jump cut, but guys, it's not a long trek, and I don't know. It's just how I'm doing this playthrough. You guys have a problem with it? Take it up with my attorney. I don't know what the frick. Okay. Anyway, let's go here. Boom. And right. So actually, I'm not sure which room it was. I think it's a little bit of a walk, but it's not a super long walk. Okay. Could you not... Yeah, the other thing is, like, that is crazy about this game is that when I was, like, young, I remember this game, like, thinking that this game was, like, huge. And now, in retrospect, like, these areas are really small. They have very memorable rooms, and a lot of them are, you know, large in actual size, but when you actually think about the time you spend going through Magmoor Caverns, it's nothing. Like, I think another thing is also when you're younger, a lot of the time, you know, things that would, you know, take a long time to you actually feel like nothing when you reach a certain age. If you guys are, you know, younger viewers watching, one day you guys will understand that time really does just start to fly by as you get older. Gosh. But either way, off of topics like that, we're just gonna go this way. So I already went and collected this artifact, I believe, but I'm just gonna go and grab a certain item that was nearby to it that I probably could have gotten later, but I decided to get now. And I'm definitely going to end off at that one save point that is near the Chozo ruins. So yeah, let's go here and up there. Okay. It's probably the longest you guys are gonna hear this theme in this playthrough. I've been burning through this area every single time I go in it. Okay. So I believe I want to lay a power bomb right here. Very good. Okay. Looky right there. It's a power bomb expansion. Power bomb expansion acquired. Okay. So now we can carry, I believe, 4 power bombs. I think the max number that this game lets you hold is about 8. So it's really not a lot. We're gonna head back. Wait, actually, no, I want to head that way. Okay. Right. Well, tell you what, guys, I'm going to head over to that save point off screen. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to this part of Metroid Prime. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Hope you guys enjoyed. And right, we're going to be heading back to the Chozo ruins and collecting some stuff there. And hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, we're going to get some of these artifacts knocked out, and it's going to be a fun time. And gosh, I'm really burning through this game. I think, like, frickin', oh gosh, I'm going to be there by now. Alright, I'll just see you guys later. Bye! Barbecue Space Pirate!